Hello and welcome to the Take Away with Tyra. Thank you for joining me today. Now, so that you don't miss out on any of my updates, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also like hearing from you, so go ahead and like and comment. My guests are always exciting and have great things to share with us. What I do on this show is I have one guest and I ask them one question. Then they get the floor for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. So here we go. So I'm here today with Comfort Konfor. Did I say your last name right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Welcome to the Takeaway. I'm so glad to have you here today. So what I'm going to do, as you know, is I'm going to ask you one question and you are going to get the floor for about 10 or 15 minutes. Now, Comfort, something that I've noticed, you do your own interviews and I have been loving them. You know, people are finding ways to creatively get the word of ONPASSIVE out there. And as I've watched your show, I was really taken with your passion and your drive. So that's going to be my question to you today is what is it about ONPASSIVE that really drives you, that has that passion coming out and you just move forward with it? So take the floor, Comfort.
All right. Thank you so much, Tyra. I really do appreciate the fact that you invited me to your platform. I've been watching you and Julia, you are doing really a great job. Thank you for that. So yeah, but passion for ONPASSIVE, it is, you know, when it comes to ONPASSIVE, you can say just a lot of things. So I would like to walk you through a few stages on how I even came to know ONPASSIVE. Yeah, someone introduced it to us, my husband and myself, and I was reluctant. After which I made a reluctant decision to join because I am a mother of 4 little children. And I was actually at that time looking for something to work from home so that I can have enough time for them, right? So ONPASSIVE comes, I say, I don't just like these online things. However, let me just join anyway. If it works well, then it helps, then I can stay and work from home and take care of my children. But you know what? It is when I finally joined that I discovered why I joined ONPASSIVE. It sounds strange, but it sounds funny, but that's just what it is, right? Yes. So, you know, when you hear, like they say, ONPASSIVE is a paradigm shift, the moment I joined, that is what occurred in my mind. So Ashes ONPASSIVE has come, is a kind of a paradigm shift in the internet world. And this transformation equally took place in my mind because the moment I studied and understood what ONPASSIVE is from a few webinars I attended, I discovered that as far as I am concerned, it was a done deal. The same day I paid $97 and signed the NDA. And so what is keeping me that I could not go to sleep? Just in less than 6 weeks that I was into ONPASSIVE, I had to interpret the English version of the presentation from Mr. Charles Osong into Pidgin, a language that is understood in almost the entire West Africa for easy understanding, which really went viral, right? So I was like, I can't go to sleep because this is how big it is. So the whole thing, what is keeping me sleepless, giving me sleepless nights, is the humanitarian agenda behind this whole movement, right? So I'm asking, you know, who is Ash? What is he doing? You know, why should he go beg for bread to go feed someone on the street? And then comes back with this other idea and then goes around, buys water, distributes to people and do this. And then the only reason why he gives me this opportunity is because he wants to reach out to every miserable face around the world. So if I keep it to myself, what would I have done? So the humanitarian issue or the philanthropy started. I joined on the 16th of the 19th of June. From the 20th till today, till the day we are going to launch, philanthropy started from the 20th. But I have to share and share and share and share because Mr. Ash says he is in the process of cloning or multiplying or whatever you want to call Mother Teresa's. She was a good woman, but she did not have money. She is in the process of multiplying the Mother Teresa's around the world, equipping and empowering them financially to go out there and put smiles on miserable faces. So why should I sleep? You know, if he can do that, he doesn't need to do this. He doesn't have to do this, but he is doing it and it feels good. So why should I keep it? And if I keep it, then I would not have bought the vision. I am being selfish, which means if I keep it to myself, it means that if I were Ash Mufara, I would not share this vision, or I would not share my wealth. Because why is he even sharing? People get things like this and share with the families and make a family name out of it. People share with best friends and make a best friend name out of it. But he shares it with with me, with nobody. He shares it with the other person from Papua New Guinea, from Australia, and so on. Why is he doing that? Because he is on a mission of changing the world, changing the narrative that the rich will always go richer while the poor remain poorer, right? Because what is he doing? He is so organized. I'm just like, he is just God sent. God bless the day he was born, because he was born as a blessing, right? Because it is well crafted. He says it's not like he's neglecting me as a founder. He would want me to fill my tanks, get the overflow, and then pick up from this overflow, go out there and take care of the miserable ones. And that overflow is still good enough to put a roof over a widow and her children. So why should I sit here and stay quiet? Why is he spreading it to you and I? You are in Canada, I come from the other part of Africa, and so on. When we go back home, for example, we're three of us. Let me mention my best friend. We work together. There is Patience, there is Collins, right? When we go back home, I go to my village to take care of the needy people there because I know them. Collins goes to his, you go to yours, and the other person goes to theirs. And then that is the only way Ash can reach the whole world. So why should we go to sleep? We can only go for it. We can only keep on keeping on until that day reaches when we say, here we are, the launch is here. And then we start practicing it by going out and giving. So even all of these things I'm doing, I consider it philanthropic, because if I don't tell my brother, my sister, my friend, if I don't take time, I do a lot of presentations, I do the interviews, like, people call me round the clock. I don't switch off my phone anymore when I go to sleep, because they will call and I'll answer and I'll help. You don't need to be on my team. You just need to have $97 and you want to become a founding member. I get you through it. I talk you through it, right? Because if I take it and keep it, I've not bought the vision. And then I'm killing somebody's vision, somebody's good heart. It's just being destroyed like that because of selfishness. But the more, the merrier, because we will go further deep down the ends of the earth, right? So it's just like answering the call in the Bible that, here am I, Lord, send me. So that is how I look at it. So the best part of it, because when so finally the day Oh Bless was launched, I was like, okay, I think I have finally arrived, because I thought I got it wrong. But Oh Bless is here. That evening, I don't ask you whether you wept, because I know that you did. Because almost everybody, when they were launching Oh Bless, I don't know whether you remember. I was like, oh my God. It's just so sweet. Tyra, I'm sorry that I'm behaving, but that's how I feel about it, right? That is just how I feel about ONPASSIVE. So when Oh Bless was launched, the presentation and everything, it is such a double blessing to me as a founder, in that I look at Oh Bless like a fringe benefit. Because if I don't go to present my course on Oh Bless, I'll still get what I get from my residual income and still be able to do a lot to people. So I will get what I get from my residual income. I come back to the platform. I say, people, I am building a library in the primary school where I went to down the village. You will definitely, I'm sure you will definitely drop $1. Say, Comfort, go for it. All right, $1 times 600,000 will end up building 6 different of those libraries in 6 other schools, and not only one. You know what that would have been? It's just so sweet that you cannot stop being passionate or crazy about it. Some people say, some of us are they say we are obsessed with ONPASSIVE because we are broke. I say, well, then it's a good thing to be broke, because when you are broke, you discover good things, and I'm just on the right place. So ONPASSIVE is just a huge blessing, and especially Oh Bless, right? Like I was saying, imagine you will support me as a co-go founder or a co-founding member, and then artificial intelligence will drive traffic. People who want to support such projects will come in again. That is how much is it. Nobody has ever seen this anywhere, and it's going to happen. Why should I keep it? the more the merrier, like I said. What about Academy? When before Obless came, when I saw Academy, I was really very excited. I'm still though, but not as much as Obless, you know. But then Academy is one of these huge blessings. I come from that part of continent where our people, like our teachers, our pastors, they work so hard for little or nothing, right? Imagine they are so very brilliant people. They have good knowledge and so on, but they don't make any living out of it. Finally, Academy is here for them to finally work smart and earn more, equally travel like any other person and discover the world and still be able to help people. Who doesn't share that kind of idea? Who doesn't go crazy about it? Who doesn't get passionate about it? You know, so that is just ONPASSIVE for us. So if you want to, you know, you can say on and on and on. There's just a lot about it that you can go to do. You can say, you know, or that makes you that passionate. You know, let me take you back to Obless because that's my thing. Yeah. Many people call it names. Some say Obless is the foundation of ONPASSIVE. Others say it's the fragrance of ONPASSIVE. Others say it's the signature of ONPASSIVE. Others say the spice of ONPASSIVE. You know, as far as I am concerned, everything that is happening in ONPASSIVE is rounded up in Obless, right? True. All of these others, everything that constitutes the island, is it the island? How do we call it? You know what I'm saying? Where you put the products all together, we call it a name.
Oh, the suite, the portfolio.
Yeah, the portfolio, yeah, all of the 52, right? Anything that's happening about these products is all happening because of Obless, right? That is why I can sit here and talk about Obless till tomorrow, because if we don't even remind people, right? People are here, maybe they don't know where to start from or why they should be here, but let them know that they're here because of Obless. If you can be here and you're not thinking Obless, then you are on the wrong place, because the whole thing, the whole movement, the whole structure is all about blessing people. So my passion is about the blessings. And I'm not sure if I still have a minute. Let me share. This is personal, but you will need to know that where I am sitting now, there is a genocide going on in my home. I can't talk to my family members and so on. We have over 700,000 refugees in Nigeria, over 2,000 internally displaced persons. They need food, they need shelter, they need clothing, they need medication, and so on and so forth. Why you now see why I can't go to sleep, right? Because my hands are full. I just wait, you know, for the doors to open while we're lunch, and here I send things home, I send boxes, I send whatever, because there's just much to do. Tyra, I can't keep you here for the whole night, but it is a place to be. It is a winning team. It is a winning venture. It is just a blessing to be part of this blessing, because all of us are in it to win it. Thank you, Tyra.
Oh, that is just beautiful. Are you getting feedback from me?
Yes.
You're getting feedback?
Yeah, 5 on 5.
Okay, hang on a second. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting feedback. That was just marvelous. You know, this is the whole key of the takeaway is getting the, if I could say, getting straight into the marrow of the thing and finding out, okay, here's a question for you. How are they going to answer? And, you know, Comfort, just hearing you and your passion and your drive, that is the very heart of ONPASSIVE. I'm hearing it time and time again. And people come in with the idea, okay, this is a really interesting company. It's going to create wealth for me. But then, as you say, there's a shift that happens and you come to realize, oh my goodness, all the help I can do to people around me. So, oh my goodness, you know, thank you so much for joining me today. I just love what you've shared with us. I love your passion, and to be able to be empowered when you get in that position and you have your bottom line cared for, because you're a mom with kids and you have things you need to deal with, but you're going to have abundance. Now, all of a sudden, you can, as you say, go back to your village, your hometown, you know, and help. Oh, that is the very heart, I believe, of ONPASSIVE. That's the very heart of God, that we're here to help each other. We're not here to, I think some of the terms have been dog eat dog kind of idea. You know, we're here to help each other. So Comfort, once again, thank you. That was absolutely wonderful. I sure appreciate what you shared today.
Okay, thank you so much, Tyra. I really thank you for inviting me once again. Thanks.
Have a super evening. Bye for now.
Okay, thanks. Bye.